Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Ms. Roxanne, and this is Daily Rambles. Today we're doing Season 2, Episode 6 of Batwoman called Do Not Resuscitate. So we start off with this lady's doing lab work on a 80-year-old man, and the experiment failed because the man was like, blood was everywhere. And so the guy comes in and says like, what's going on? And she's like, I cannot replicate that cure. So the man's getting very greedy. He's like, we're going to do it as long as it takes until we get one. And then he goes talk to this guy named Hellslinger. Probably butchering that. I'm sorry about that. Apparently he's got some issues because he gets angry very, very, very fast and goes launching at people. And the man says like, we're going to help you, but I'm going to get you to get the cure. So then we get to where Batwoman's getting people. She's still kind of hurt. Well, she's very hurt, but she plays it off as she's fine, and she's still got the bad guys. Then we get to where Angelique gets a doctor to look at her because, you know, Ryan was just sitting there at the hospital, and she was not even in a room. She was outside, like on a gurney, just waiting. And then finally, Angelique got some guy to come look at her, and she will pay for the blood work. And then we cut to where the doctor will give her some medicine. And then we get to where Alice and Ocean talk. And Ocean is basically a botanist. And tells her to go, but she doesn't go. And basically find out that he was the one that trained everyone for Sophia's army. He trained them all. And he tried to leave with the Desert Rose, but instead he got exiled because he got found out. Then we get to where Mary's talking to Jacob. Apparently they were talking in the car, and then Sophie calls about trying to look for Ocean and trying to use it against Angelique to use a frequency to hijack the phone. And as they were talking, Hellsinger ran them with a truck and took Mary and Jacob. Then we get to where Sophie talks to Ryan and has Angelique's file, and she wants Ocean, who is like the supplier dude. And so she gives her the receiver to hijack Angelique's phone, like I said earlier. And Ryan says, hell no, at first, but then she said, okay, I'll do it if you give me the file and leave Angelique and her alone, because she is very, very frosty towards her, like super frosty. Then we cut to where Mary and Jacob wake up, and Hellsinger has major rage issues, and they don't have any cure, and Mary literally spills beans on literally pretty much everything except for who Batwoman is. Like, she tells them like what happened, that's her clinic, and basically the Desert Rose, about Alice, about how she got poisoned, the transfusion, and all that stuff. It was a lot, and she just let off spill, and Jacob was like, what? Happening. Then we cut to where Ryan is getting worse. So Angelique talks to Ryan, and so Ryan gets her job at the holdup, but she doesn't want it because at first Angelique said, oh, I do want to get out. Then she's like, oh, I was just kidding, I don't, I'm really good at what I'm doing. And she was acting like a boss on the phone, trying to do more supplying, and you know, Ryan's just not cool with it, so she's just trying to get her an honest job, but she doesn't want it, like I already stated. Then we cut to where Ryan's getting worse, and so Angelique gets to get her medicine. While she's giving medicine, Ryan puts the transmitter on the phone and puts in the frequency hack thing to get information. So then we cut to where after she leaves, Ryan gives the transmitter to Sophie, and then got a file from Sophie. Then we cut to where the doctor calls Ryan to come in for more tests because she's radioactive because of the kryptonite. Then we cut to where Mary can't make more antidote, basically because she said in the transfusion pouch of blood that is only like a first generation. If you try to do it again, it's not as effective as it was the first time. And every time you mess with it, it gets worse and worse and worse. So basically they already did it that one time, so it's not going to work anymore. So Hellsinger hurts Jacob. Then he kind of goes a little crazy, and we found out that Hamilton Dynamics did experiments on him and made him crazy, like really have major rage issues. Apparently, he did UV treatment, and it worked for like a week, and then he started getting cancer in that particular area, and so that makes him have all the rage issues. Then Mary spills the information about Coriana, which is like the island. Then Alice and Ocean talk some more and have a flashback and basically have a thing. And Ocean's like, oh crap. And Alice is like, my thoughts exactly. Exactly. And then we cut to where the present day where Ryan is looking at kryptonite. Then Fox comes in and he spills about Alice. And Ryan gets very upset about that because he did not call the police or anything. And they're trying to work together. Yeah. Then we cut to where then Mary calls and basically relays a secret message, and so they know that Batwoman needs to get to that her place, her lab, quick. But then Ryan kind of collapses. Then okay, so basically what happened? Okay, hang on. So then we cut to where Alice calls Sophia, and Sophia's like, I mean, the more I tell you, the more mess it's going to be when you have to do what I asked you to do. So I can tell you, but and Alice is like, she hangs up and basically goes and fights Ocean, and then they start to remember. And then we cut to where Luke helps Ryan up and tells her basically that if you need a shot of adrenaline, just let me know. It's built into the suit for this, like a one-time thing, and that should help you if something comes up. Then we cut to where Sophie, after Alice and Ocean are starting to remember, Sophie busts them, and she's not playing around, and basically, so basically, Ocean reveals the map by burning off the blood off the painting to show the map of Coriana. Then Sophie tells Luke, and then Luke helps Ryan. Then we got to where Helsinger hurts Jacob some more. And so, okay, so Jacob falls on the ground, and then he sees like a knife. Well, he sees something to get him out of his restraints. Then Sophie comes in and helps out Mary because Helsinger went to go throttle Mary. And so then Jacob got free, and then Jacob versus Helsinger. The Batwoman comes in, and it's Batwoman versus Helsinger after they escape and knocked out Helsinger. And then people show up, and they want the map. So she hands over the map because even though that does give up trying to find a Kate and stuff, she didn't want to have someone offed, which was Sophie. So then we cut to where we find out that Ryan is on her way out to a permanent vacation because Mary and Luke are talking, and basically the levels and her blood work is not good at all. Then we cut to where they're going to find Coriana anyway by talking to Jacob. So Mary talks to Jacob, and he's not happy with her for a lot of things. And one of those things is the clinic, so he's shutting it down because she's not qualified. He's trying to protect her, but she's like, I don't care, and literally gets really, really pissed off and leaves. Then we got to where Sophie talks to Angelique, and Sophie overhears the conversation between Ryan and Angelique, and is not pretty because Angelique knows about the tracker, and they're done. Then we got to where Alice offed Ocean and calls Sophia to tell her that. She's like, I'm going to need proof and a ride back to Coriana. So Sophia arranges that. Then we found out that the person that she offed was not Ocean at all. It was a big psych. And that was the end of the episode. Wow. A lot of stuff happened in this episode, and I mean a lot of stuff. It was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it, and honestly, I give it A+. There was a lot of twists and turns I was not expecting. And I thoroughly enjoyed the storyline. The action sequences were really good. The storyline was really, really good. And overall, I thought it was a great episode. And this is the last episode until March 14th. So apparently they're on a 2-week break. I don't know if that's because of March Madness or what, or if it's award season, because there's a lot of stuff happening apparently. But that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out a lot. And thank you to the new subscribers who have subscribed. I appreciate it. And I have a lot of other shows coming on, like Superman and Lois, and The Flash. And for Marvel fans, it's WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They'll be coming out soon. So anyway, that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye, everybody.